Hi Sarah, do you mind sharing your study journey? Because it seems fun since you went abroad a few times. Okay, I went to a normal daily school. I didn't go to boarding school. Oh, I did go to boarding school for just a year, and then I went back to just normal high school. And then when I was 17, I applied for a scholarship to go to high school in the US under the US government, but then they discontinued the program. They just discontinued the program this year. If you know anything about what's going on in the US and the current administration and their, I guess, hatred for people who are not from that country, you understand why they discontinued the program. And then I came back after that program, and then I just did my degree, and I'm still doing my degree. Last semester I applied for an exchange program in France, and that was just for a semester. And then I came back, and now I'm in my last semester. So nothing grand, like I'm not studying like full-time overseas or anything. Oh my, I also am planning to start Babel. Let me know how it goes, okay? It's really good. But people say that Poppy War is a bit better, so it's the Milani cheek kiss. Yeah, I'm gonna take note of that, and I'm gonna like find it. Makeup guru, that's so funny because I'm not great with makeup. I can see the difference. Thank you so much, Anifa. You're always so nice. I love the idea of blue mascara. Yeah, thank you. When will you be graduating? Hopefully soon. I don't know who you are, but I wish tax relief for the rest of your 2026. Thank you. Thank you so much, and I hope the same for you as well. My mom gave this to me actually. I'm really lucky that I have sisters and a mom who are skincare freaks and who like uses makeup and buys makeup because my mom gives me skincare, my sister does as well, makeup as well, and like they always recommend me, oh my god, this is good for you and stuff like that. So I'm really lucky. Are you Singaporean? No, I'm not Singaporean. Why? Do I talk like a Singaporean? Actually, I was working under like a tech company as a side gig. And my bosses were all Singaporean. I was the only Malaysian in the team, and my team members were in Singapore, were in Hong Kong, and yeah, that's the only relation I have to Singapore as of now. And then I go to Singapore for concerts. Itu je. But I'm not Singaporean. I feel like I'm very connected to the Malaysian community. Sometimes like people will ask me, or at least like my ex-colleagues would ask me because they're Singaporeans, right? They'll ask me if I were to have like a chance to work in Singapore, would I? And I was telling them that if it's like solely in the pursuit of money, then 100% no, because I'm so connected to the community in Malaysia that I think working in Singapore would like not make me happy. And but of course if it's like to gain experience, to maybe in the future I would be able to contribute to my community better, I would. But if it's like really solely just for money and then I would be like a corporate slave, I would not. You're not going to Giveon? No, I don't really listen to Giveon. Is it today? It should be today, right? Because actually I was battling for the tickets for someone. I was helping. Oh, it ended up not being a battle anyway. But I was helping to buy the tickets for someone. Fun fact, I am pretty good at buying concert tickets. So I've gotten for like Taylor Swift, Coldplay, My Chemical Romance. Yeah. So beautiful. Are you an introvert? Thank you so much. I'm actually quite shy. Are you an introvert? Yeah, I would say I am. So like my definition of being an introvert is really like the way that you recharge. So if you feel like you recharge by being alone, then you're an introvert. So an introvert person can be someone who's really loud, who can socialize, can connect with other people, and I feel like that's me. I feel like I can socialize and I can connect with other people, but once that's done, when I finish a social event, I have to come home and like properly ground myself and recharge. So like sometimes people have this misconception, or like people have this mindset that introverts are really quiet and can't talk, but I don't see it that way. And but I have friends who are extroverts, so and like they're really quiet, but the way that they recharge is by going to all these social events, and they feel energized doing that. So I don't think it's necessarily like you're quiet, you're an introvert, you're loud, you're an extrovert. It's the way that you recharge. So if you see me at a social event, you probably see me mingling around and talking to people, but then once I come home, I have to be alone. How was your intern journey? Was the application easy? So I have interned twice. The first one was at a telecommunications company. The application was really easy, I think, but it just a lot, so that was okay. And then my second one was for a cybersecurity company. I don't know if you guys know, it's Kaspersky. That one was really easy. Like I think that was just the best interview experience that I've ever gotten. The HR interview process was just so smooth, and I had like 3 stages of interviews, and they were all just like so easy. And I think companies should make interview processes easy. Because I think some companies, like, they want, I don't know what they want from all the students or like from their employees. Like, I think they want like a freaking ASCA or something, because I think it just takes so much time for you to even fill up the application form, and then they make the interview process so hard. Do you have a favorite fictional villain? Yes. Do you guys watch X-Men? Magneto. I love Magneto so much as a villain. Yeah. Have you ever secured a spot at Rumbayung? Okay, this is where I become a bit more humble and I say no. I've tried maybe 4 times. Unfortunately, no. Are you the oldest among your sister? So pretty. Thank you so much, Alifa. My love, do you know about those MBTI or Enneagram? Yeah, I am an INFJ. So, I don't know what N stands for. I terlupa. So, I'm an INFJ. I am in Ravenclaw. I agree. I also am a loud introvert, but sometimes when it's a really big crowd, I tend to grade during them faster. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes got so much stages. Yeah, exactly. And then a lot of the times you actually do meet the requirements. You edit Reddit, so that's what is it? Yeah. What do you enjoy of running? I haven't been running in a long time, but I think running makes you realize what your body is capable of. And so it's like, okay, in the future I would want to complete an Ironman. Ironman is like when you swim and then ride the bike and then run. I would like to complete a full Ironman one day, and I feel like long marathons, like marathons, ultra marathons, and Ironman, like they just make you realize that you're made of iron, and like if you can get through a marathon, so for example, you can get through anything in life. Hello, pretty girl, Higgy. Hi, Shirley. Oh my god, you know what? I will text you after this, and then we can go out, please. I think it's been quite a while. You pursue degree in tech? If yes, then twinning. I'm pursuing engineering. Yeah. So maybe similar. Did anyone go to MotoGP launch today? I was gonna go, but thank God I didn't go because it was raining, and then there's so many people, and then I was just gonna be scared that like obviously the demographic for like motorsports are mostly men, so I was just scared to be in a place where it's mostly men. So I just didn't go to the launch, unfortunately. Do you think any courses or master's courses in sustainability worth it? Yeah, of course. I guess it really depends on what you want it for. I think education in general, like it's never a waste. But of course, like if you want to do it for like career growth, maybe it really depends. I don't know. I really don't know. But I think Macha, if your intention is for career growth, like you kind of just maybe ask your peers or like have a mentor to like ask if it's needed for career growth. But if it's for self-fulfillment, then it's definitely worth it. For me, if I had all the money in the world and all the time in the world, I would study everything. I would literally take up medicine, and then I would study economics, I would study dance, arts, the creative stuff, and I would take up architecture, whatever. Yeah, so for me, yeah, if I had all the money and time, I would do that. And I think it would be worth it because like self-fulfillment, it would be for self-fulfillment lah. But you know, if it's for career growth and then if I become a, that would be enough.